everybody. We are live on YouTube. This was not planned. This is not planned. So I just wanted to jump on here really quick and talk about my on-demand platform because I've had several questions come in through my YouTube videos. And I figured this was overdue. I needed to jump on and talk about the platform a little bit. So I'm just gonna take it slow as we get going, just in case people jump on, so I don't have to repeat myself. But I just got finished with my live class this morning. So every Thursday morning at 9:30 a.m. Central Standard Time in the US, I have a live mat class. So anyone who subscribes to my on-demand platform is welcome to join. It's open to anybody who's a subscriber. And we had a great class this morning. We did the first 7 exercises of Joseph Pilates classical mat repertoire because it is March Madness and the Pilates community just has fun celebrating and paying homage to Joseph Pilates this month. So I like to incorporate his work in all of my March mat classes. So we did the first 7 exercises and then the rest of it was a creative flow with our sliders. So it was pretty intense. Pretty intense, and we got a little heart rate burst in there as well. Always fun. I enjoy it. Typically the people that do my workouts like the sliders, right? Because they mimic the reformer. So it was a good time. Anyway, okay, so the whole purpose of me jumping on live right now, again, wasn't planned, so I apologize for not having a calendar scheduled time for this, but the intent was for me to just jump on and talk about the new on-demand platform. Now I've been working in an on-demand capacity for the past 3 years where people would pay piecemeal or a la carte for a class, and then they would receive an email from me with the class that they could then do on their own time, or visit a platform and purchase it off of there. And they could also take it live. But that was a la carte, right? It was one class at a time. You only owned one class at a time. Not only is that not turnkey and simple, it's expensive, right? For anybody who wants to take these classes regularly. So the intent has been to launch an on-demand platform with full service for some time, but it's an undertaking and it's also expensive to create that and make that possible. So after lots of work and thanks to my husband, because it would not be working if it wasn't for him, I just do the work. I make the workouts, I perform the workouts, and the Pilates, that's me, right? But all the technical back end, that is not me. And I say that very confidently, and I don't want it to be either. So he made it happen. He made it possible, okay? And we have a great platform now that is able to host the videos all in high definition. So we launched February 29th, full launch, both mat and reformer Pilates. Pilates by JessPFit is the website, okay? So you go to the website, Pilates by JessPFit. The first thing you will see is the on-demand library button. You would hit that button and it will take you to subscription, right? So pricing options. There really is only 2 options. You're either a returning member and don't want a 7-day free trial, or you are a new member and you want a 7-day free trial, okay? Either way, the subscription price is $24.99 a month. That is for both mat and reformer Pilates. You get it all. So the thing I like to tell my people, like, oh, I only do one thing. I don't want both. Well, you get them anyway. And I'm feeding them the same amount of love. So for my reformer people, when you travel, this is a fantastic platform because you can take those workouts to the floor. Maybe do a quick 20-minute on the floor body weight only in your hotel room. You know, it gives you something to travel with. So for that, and then for my mat people, if you're ever interested in reformer, maybe you're looking at maybe possibly purchasing a reformer. I offer discounts on both on Balanced Body and on Amazon for different things. But if you are eventually thinking about purchasing a reformer, you can kind of pre-look at the workouts and see if it might be something you're more interested in. or, you know, maybe you're in a studio that offers the ability to use the machine, but you don't know what to do on it. You know, that's another option. That's not as common, but in some places they do offer that. So there's good options for both. Anyway, you get it all. Right now, there is already over 100 workouts up on the platform, okay? And I add to it constantly, at least 3 workouts a week. That is minimum, but I am adding a lot more right now because it's brand new and I'm just feeding it. The other really nice thing is that you get full educational tutorials. So I give tutorials on exercises, how to perform them properly, what they should look like, your bone rhythms, you know, your breathing, just executing it in general, modifications, progressions, regressions. There are videos on that. There are videos about what Pilates is. What's your core all about? What are the muscles that entail or, you know, make up the core? What are we working with here? Why is it 360 degrees? All of that. There is a full mat beginner program and there is a full reformer beginner program, 10 sessions, a half an hour each, and it ends with a 60-minute final flow. So if you are brand spanking new to Pilates, it's ready for you, okay? So there's a lot on the platform. The thing is, you get a 7-day free trial. So for all my people that are frustrated with YouTube, because I know that right now the ads are rolling, right? The ads are rolling, and in some cases the ads come up more than they should, and they're not even skippable, right? So I know that. I can only control it so much. Use the platform. That's why it's there. There are no ads on the platform. There is no breaks. There's no pausing. You don't have to worry about being stopped. All right. So the platform, $24.99 a month, ad-free, right? And you can do whatever you want, whenever you want to do it. It's always available to you. I feed it a lot more regularly as well. I've had people ask if I'm going to continue to feed YouTube. Yes, I will continue to do workouts on YouTube. They're just not going to be as regular. Okay. And I don't have a full calendar of when I'm going to be offering those, but as they come up, I will keep you aware, and you'll get, if you're a subscriber to the channel, you will absolutely get that notification when a new workout hits the channel. So yes, YouTube will still be there, but I urge you to take a look at the platform. 7 days, free of charge. If you don't want to be charged and you're not into it, you cancel before that 7-day expiration date, and it lets you know what that date is, and there is no charge to you, and that's it. In that 7 days, you are free to take any live class with me. We'll get to speak one-on-one, okay? If you want your camera on, your camera is on, and I can speak to you one-on-one. And I typically do, because I like to know if you have any sort of health issues or modifications we need to talk about. You can also go through all those educational tutorials, okay? Experience any of the classes that are on there. The live classes are recorded in high definition, and the shorter workouts are everything's high definition. So you get it all. So you can just bounce around. All right. It's also cool to get feedback from you guys. I love hearing, okay? I love hearing about it. I had a woman write me the other day about the ads on YouTube and how frustrating they were. And believe me, I get that. The last thing you want is to be stopped during your workout, and then to be stopped 6 times with unskippable ads is unacceptable. I agree. So we have some control over that, of how many, and that was a learning for us to be able to get in there and kind of make some changes. But again, ad-free on the platform. So keep asking me questions. I'm happy to converse with you. I look at all of your comments on the video. So if you make a comment on a video on the channel, I see it and I respond to it. It's only me. Nobody else responds. So if you get a response, sometimes it takes me a few days, sometimes more than a few days, but I always respond. If you get a response, it is from me. Okay, so know that. I hear, I see, I listen. And it's the way I'm able to offer you more of what you want. That's why I'm here. I want to offer you what you want. The other thing I forgot to mention, with the on-demand subscription, you get a monthly check-in with me. Now, it is for all subscribers. Our first check-in is going to be on March 18th at noon Central Time. And Anybody who subscribes to the platform can come on. You can have your camera on or off, your choice. It's up to you. I don't mind either way. And we talk about anything and everything Pilates related, right? So you can ask me questions about an exercise. You can talk to me about a modification you're working through, or give me feedback on the platform, or I would love to see more workouts like this, or I love this prop, and or why is this good for me? Whatever it is. And even if you have like just general health questions, I'm not, I'm trying to think of the name, trained medical professional. I am not a trained medical professional. I am a Pilates instructor and I'm trained fitness instructor, right? So I am not, but anything that I experience in my body, I'm happy to talk with you about. Anything I don't know the answer to, I will find the answer the best I can for you. All right, so it's a monthly live check-in. It is 60 minutes. You can come on for a little portion. You can come on for the whole thing. You can have camera on, camera off. If you can't attend it, it is recorded and then put up on the platform for you to view if you just want to hear what people were talking about. Sometimes that's helpful as well. All right, so it's a good way for you to deepen your practice and for me to get to know you, right? For me to get to learn what you need and what you want. So don't be afraid of that. Anyway, Pilates by JessPFit.com. Check out the platform, subscribe to it. What the hell? Cancel it in a day if you're like, why did I do that? You won't be charged. Just make sure you subscribe as a new member. It says new member subscription, 7-day free trial. Okay, just make sure you do that one. Okay, and if for some reason that doesn't happen, you just let me know and I'll work with you. But okay, guys, check it out. YouTube is not going away. I am still going to be here. In fact, I'm planning a stretch and recovery flow for you because one of those has been long overdue. So that'll be coming soon. Maybe we'll make it live. I'm not sure. Let me know if that's what you would like. All right, and I will talk to you guys soon. Okay, have a great, what's today? Thursday. Have a great Thursday.